No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria Watch, the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria Watch, yo. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Nigeria Watch, no more bad government. Nigeria Watch media, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch, no more bad government. Nigeria Watch, yo. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless, yo. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria Watch, yo. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria Watch, yo.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us again today. We don't come back again. Today is day 2 of the protest. Right now happening in Nigeria again. My people, how not day now? We don't come again. Do your part. Press on the like button. Help us to share. Let people know that we are already here again. We are calling out the government to do the right thing. That's all. We're not fighting anybody, but the government, the way it looks like right now, they are pushing the people for more, because since yesterday, in a country that works, Tinubu supposed to come out to address the people by now, to say, you know, my people, make una calm down, all that. But I don't know why he's not doing that. He's sending Wike to address us. I don't know if Wike is our president. I don't understand. You know, I don't understand. Anyway, let me acknowledge some of you right there on the comment section quickly so that we can move on. Mother for Mommy Diaspora. Good evening, good morning to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you always. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. You know, you get the way it be for here, you know, all the time. Coming out in the morning and telling people good evening is somehow. So it's better I just use those 3 phrases. Thank you very much, blessed lady. I can see right there. Good morning to you. Sagbovo Kwanga. Thank you very much, CXL, Nell James. Good morning, Rosie Ayosh. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Stella Masamedo. Thank you very much, man, for joining us today. I appreciate you. Timmy Idibe. Thank you very much. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my people. Joe Taho is right there with us as well. Shizoba Chukwamaka, can see you. Good morning to you. Good morning to every one of you right there. Do your part. Help us to press on the like button. Help us to share. Let our voices go far. We are still here talking about the things that's affecting you and I. Now, both of us, they have now they are fair too. Some of us go, they say, no, you don't concern me. Are they abroad? Anyway, you know the same money go house right now where your people take they eat. You don't get house for Nigeria. For some of you, they pray, maybe they born Nigeria, maybe they set them ablaze. You don't get house for Nigeria. You don't get business, 1 or 2 business for Nigeria. You don't get car for Nigeria. In case you don't know, If you pray, may they set Nigeria ablaze. This thing will affect you directly or indirectly. This is what I say all the time. So some people, they appeal now. So no, let everywhere, let this, that. No, you shouldn't pray for that. Most times where this kind of thing don't happen, you know, they affect the politicians. Now we they suffer them. So why are we engaging on it? Then as for the politicians, why not they keep us silence? What is happening? Una leave us. Una leave us. Make with the this. I don't understand though. Anyway, make I drink my water first. Make una not verse. Thank you. The politicians are not addressing the issue properly. Now, Wike is trying to be lenient now, to be polite and all that with his speech, because I'm going to play that for you guys shortly. You know, Bill, I said they don't care. When we want to start, this is the same mistake where these people do during the time of the 2023 general election. Let's say 2 or 3 people tweeting in one room. Don't look down on anybody. This is how I was brought up. I don't look down on people. I don't believe anybody's better than me, and I don't believe I'm better than anybody. Just day your day, I'll day my day. That was how life should be. This protest won't start. They don't still look down on Nigerians. The protest, people give you dates. They say they want protest. You have all the opportunity to stop this protest. But you were bragging. You were making mad. They can't dare. You brought out thousands of soldiers. You deployed a lot of them on the street. Your people say they want protest. They give you dates in advance. As a president, what are you supposed to do? You come out and address the nation. Okay, everybody calm down. This protest, make not let her hold. Wait till I say make I do. Because the same message when I want sent give me for the protest, make una your kukuma your tell me now. Make we say as we want to sort them out. Now they'll give you list. In that list, the bullet point and say now so we want to do from this point to this point, this point. So out of that list, let's say that 20 demand. From that 20, if you be good president tonight, they talk so. From that 20, tell us okay, wait to go happen now. Say instantly, I go do 4. Out of that 20, instantly, within the next 24 hours, 4 I go do for each side. Why the remaining 16? I'm not sure say I'll fit do all of them, but I promise I'm making a vow today. Say the remaining 16, I go do 6, but I go give me some time. Make I do the remaining 6. Then the people will be smiling. So at least for him to even come and say instantly, out of our 20 demand, you don't say you go do for 24 hours. Whereas the remaining 6 go do, but the remaining 10 will be pending. We are not sure if we can do it. You see, everybody go say, I beg you, I know the join on the 1st of August protest, not carry the go. This is all we are calling for. Nothing else. This is all we need. Nothing else. But these people will look down on us. They'll first start. They can't do anything. They'll now start paying money that they're supposed to use in looking after us. Paying it for some stupid, I don't want to use some kind words. Just paying it for some lunatics to come out and be threatening us. Parents, want your children, may they not come out of the protest. Want your children, talk to your children, do this one. Should we be engaging in this kind of things? Rather, you talk to us. Now, my question be say, I want to ask this question, apart from Tinubu, why be say every leaders will all rule us in the past and present? Why be say they get this pride? Get the way they look us. Once they don't enter that position, they'll call they wear suits. They'll call they wear coats. Once they don't wear coats, if they want to address you, you see, say that PG, I tell they talk to you now, you know they hear they speak PG with you. They speak those big grammar way our mama way they market not go ever understand. They'll come they form like say they be Oduga now. Why? Now they don't turn this protest now. They say that Igbo people now they protest. You know, kudos to the governor of Lagos State, Governor Sanwo-Olu, don't talk and say anybody using the word Igbo must go. There's a probe order right now. I don't know why this particular ethnic group is being targeted. Meanwhile, they talk, so me na Igbo man. I be proud Edo man, no. Edo man. Proper Bini boy. Na I be. Many people commenting here. Okay, for example, give us a mandate. Oluwatosi, my brother. Na Igbo boy. I mean, because say the beer give us a mandate. His real name is Oluwatosi. Na Igbo boy. He's a Yoruba guy. Mr. Jonathan, na Igbo boy. Mr. Jonathan, other name na Adewale. Na Igbo boy. Do you know how many people that is on this platform that are not even Igbos? Now you are telling me now that the people, everybody that is hungry right now are all Igbos. Is that what you're telling me? Everybody that is hungry right now, the situation of Nigeria right now, it is obvious to the blind, or rather it is obvious to the deaf, or louder to the deaf and visible to the blind. People coming out, pouring out their plight that they are hungry. You say na Igbo people, that Igbo must go. Igbo must go where? Who told you you are more Nigerian than any Nigerian in Nigeria? Igbo to go where? Go where? I give kudos to Sanwo-Olu for taking action on this. Although Rufai don't call out Sanwo-Olu even more than this. Say no, you must do more than this. So I hope you go do more. Let's listen to what Rufai have to say quickly on this particular matter.
I would also like to call on Governor Sanwo-Olu this morning. If you cannot bring to book those that are running Lagospedia Twitter handle, that are now tweeting against an anti-Igbo protest, or in favor of an anti-Igbo protest, which is ethnic baiting and profiling, then we will have failed in stopping the divisive rhetorics going on in Lagos. It is never about tribe, it's never about religion, it's never about race, but it's about every Nigerian. Hunger and suffering does not know your tribe. We are all in this together. People have a right for peaceful process. That Lagospedia Twitter handle, you people find those that tweet incendiary things against you very easily. If you can't find those that are running the Lagospedia Twitter handle and bring them to justice for what was tweeted, then we are not ready.
All right. Nayeram, now, Sanwo-Olu don't come out now. They talk, because me, I applaud the governor of Lagos State for this one, to be honest. If person do bad, we will talk him. If person do good, we will still talk him. Now, so me take the report, my own report for here. I'm not a one-way person. Sanwo-Olu don't talk him now. Say, as you can see right there on the screen, saying that Sanwo-Olu condemn Igbo must go call, or others probe. The Lagos State governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has condemned a post made by Lagospedia on X, formerly Twitter, that called on the Igbo to vacate Lagos and the Southwest. The post by the user on July 27, 2024, asking Lagosians to brace for a massive Igbo must go protest from August 20th to 30th, 2024, has since generated controversy on social media. Sanwo-Olu media's aide, Boyega Akosile, in a statement late Thursday, noted that the governor and indeed the Lagos State government wish to distance themselves from the reckless, divisive, and dangerous rhetoric, saying Lagos remains home to every Nigerian citizen regardless of their ethnic nationality. So, now, wow. Even upon this, the Igbo people, most of the Igbo people not come out for this thing. Even some of them, they blame them. They not protest. They not do this. They not do this. What do you say make these people do? If they talk, you go beat them. If they not talk, you go still beat them. If they are silent, they sleep, you go beat them. There's this video that I saw circulating where the Igbo people were doing their protest through by eating food and all that. People beat them as well. Then what do we want? Is a question. Watch this video.
Protest. 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 Riot for the tributes. Ọchịchị tribu riot aka anyị nọ ya. Anyị nọ protest nke anyị ebe a. Protest of ofozu ọkụkọ. Ọchịchị anyị mara ahụ. Ọchịchị tribu dị mma. Anyị bụ ndị Igbo chi na ọ dị mma ya chịwa. Na anyị nọ riot. Anyị nọ protest. Protest of ndị Kaba. Ọ bụrụ gbago okom. Ọ wampa. Anyị na-ekele Tinubu. Na-asị ala otu anyị na-agachi ike. Now our protest is on board. The highest protest you can ever see. Oh, I can know here. Now we believe. Oh, I know protest. Yes. It's going on. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a banner. No. I don't protest. Protest indeed. Protest, oh, oh, protest, I know. Now we do you. I ought to carry it with Lion try with the tribunal like it. You go slow but you know what Lion? You know what protest? Yeah, I will line of protest guy. I am in a protest. I never many other. All I ought to guy here. John, I am my God, the kind of walk and he can show him. What do you go get? I may lie to guy. Protest is moving. On Aga. Thank God. Wapa. There made for the protest moving by Ofoyo Fozo Oko. You are Wapa. Ye Bugana. Ye Bugana. Now we do you. I am a protesting guy. Lie or try kind of make her. Demon. Oh, man. Now we do you. Confirm. Government Jaya Maka. Ye Bugana. Oh, ye Bugana. Ye Bugana. Oh, ye Bugana. Lie or try the man. The man now, Chineke waking any go over. Amen. I can them way up on an arch. Amen. One
Okay, let's see to this one as well.
This is how the protest is going in my own street. Yes. All protests. We are protesting.
We don't continue.
Tinubu must continue. In fact, ahead of time, we vote him for third tenure. Tinubu will go for third tenure. Yes. Yes. Tinubu will go for third tenure. You are blessed. The VP. You are blessed. So, if you know the church, at least this is the branch of the church. Every good branch of the church. Headquarters, headquarters. A boost. Carry on. The protection is very hot. It's very hot in Afolabi. Very hot. Boys are angry.
Last one on the wheels.
Yes, boys are very angry. Very angry, very aggressive. But peaceful, very aggressive but peaceful. We are smiling and protesting. Tinubu must continue. Who said Tinubu will continue? He will fail election. 8 years. Tinubu need Arema. Amaka Mochuku Mediese go ya beruwe.
Mana I'm a Madam Tinubu.
Tinubu mere onwe eze. Tinubu mere onwe eze mana ụzọ badro buru Chukwu mere eze. Ya chụba nnọọ. Ebe ọ bụ na o mego onwe eze ya Aso oye dake onwe okpeze. O mechako we dake akubi onwe. So yes. Obra anyị ga titu o rigorogo. Ya nwa mebo si rigo ya maka ebo si. So na Folabi na Folabi Razak by no. Right on.
All right, you can see that these people, when I don't marginalize them, tire, they don't even know what to do anymore. If they go right, I go beat them. If they go left, I go beat them. If they stay middle, I go beat them. Then my question is, what do you want them to do? They say they want to come out for Nigeria, and not let them go. Now they say Igbo must go. We want to say make them go now. They go Ghana. Please, Sanwo-Olu, Governor Sanwo-Olu, I applaud you for your step so far, but I really want you to bring anybody behind that tweet to order. It's very, very important. Yes. Bring the person to order and give the person, if possible, a public disgrace. We want to see the end of this whole situation. We cannot continue to be dividing ourselves like this. Even our own state now, where they do election, people don't start now. He shall not go do this. Edo not go do this. Benin not go do this. You guys are not ashamed of yourselves. Eh? Some of us that lives abroad, they complain all the time. So Igbo, they do racism for us. Whereas we Nigerians, we are the biggest racists ever. If not in the whole world. We are. We don't love ourselves. We don't. Many of us are just pretentiously embracing each other, but we don't love ourselves. Igbo must go. Go where? But meanwhile, I'd like us to go on with what is happening today. Thank you very much, my people. I can see more people coming in. CEO, I can see right there. Good morning to you, my brother, Mr. Alex. Thanks for joining us. God bless you. We never hear your voice for this. Wait till they stop. So wait till they happen. You know, not tell us. You don't give us update for Bini. You they shout all the time for a year. Protest they go off for Bini. Not see any update from you, Alex. We don't understand, though. Your voice is everywhere, but protest they go, will not see your update, will not see video, will not see, you know, even though you for example, you want to maintain your privacy and all that, but still do video. We'll hear your voice for background, say you are part of these people, but nobody see your face. You are not doing, where are you, Alice? Me, I'm personally calling you out now. Where are you there? You don't understand though. You're not gonna be like say now fine upon the fine all of now where they come here, they talk and now they Nigeria now they do anything. Mr. Alex, where you dey? All right. You need to come explain to us later on. And anyway, I know say security also matter and someone needs to protect his own life. But nevertheless, you still need to be part of it. The NSAS, I was there, all true. If I did Nigeria and I was still there. You know, I came to UK because of something very important than anything that's going on in Nigeria right now. So, I did there. Why not? Why not they there? Did it happen? It's your right. Speak. Let your video, like one of our Edo sister video, they fly left and right. So, your video go fly everywhere. Someone like let's talk for this protest and everything. No, say video go viral everywhere. You are hindering your own talent. You hide them for back of door. They eat black soup there. As Margarita talk. Anyway, thank you very much, my people. I'd like us to listen to this our Edo sister. You know, in fact, she talk not small. Listen to her. Guys, press on the like button, help us to share. Press on $sign if you can. Encourage our work.
Join this protest because there are also other groups that we saw that said they don't want to join protest because they think the modality is not right.
Now then, Sabi, now hunger carry me come here. Inflation, the way things have tripled in the markets. That is why I'm here. It affects me personally. It affects me as a human being, as a citizen, and that is why I've come to join the protests. Hunger, inflation. People cannot buy things anymore in the markets. You're a woman, you go to the market, you cannot afford crayfish, you cannot afford egg. Even the least, gari, you cannot buy. Gari is not a rich man's food. My people, Gary, it's almost the same level we rise. And you say I should walk by. I can't walk by. I must join. I don't need to belong to any group. Nobody is more Lagosian than any Lagosian. Nobody is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. We are all Nigerians, and it's affecting us equally.
Now, people in government actually pleaded with the protesters to shelve this protest. And their reason is that the president has just been in office for just 1 year.
Yes.
And 1 year is not enough to actually bring about the changes that people are asking for today.
One year is not enough to bring about the changes. But 1 day was enough to increase fuel. 1 day was enough to give policies and instructions that almost ruined our lives. It's all about policies. Make these policies and implement it. You don't need forever. When Buhari was there, they said 1 year is not enough. 2 years is not enough. Till 8 years. He has started again, same APC government. 1 year is still not enough. People are dying. 1 year is not enough, and within 1 year, fuel has gone to 1,003 per liter. How long should we wait? How long? No, let them tell us how long they want us to wait, and we wait. Let them tell us 2 years, and we wait.
Okay, so I also listened to the SAN, that's the Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who said he's the lawyer to some of the groups that are protesting, and he has pleaded that the protest should be limited to a day or 3 days rather than the 10 days that the protests are set out for. Do you think that is a valid point?
We don't have any leader in this protest. As we all say here, tomorrow if everybody fall out, everybody fall out. Next tomorrow, everybody fall out. Have you realized that what Nigerians are asking, what everybody is asking, is not so much? It is the basics. A word from the president, everybody will be jumping. Everybody will be happy. We are not asking for the impossible. Somebody should come and tell us a day, 2 days, till it now. We will keep coming until the answers.
Okay, what specifically would you want the president to do now that will end this protest?
Right now, carry fuel go 100 naira per liter. Because once they reduce fuel, everything will drop. Just reduce fuel. Baba, they use fuel. Driver, they use fuel. Who they wash clothes, laundry, they use fuel. Tailor, they use fuel. Once you reduce fuel, there will be peace. Let it show us a sign that he cares. That's all. A sign.
No, but this removal of fuel subsidy in the first place was to deal with the corruption in that subsidy regime, which government talked about.
Have you seen Dangote crying? Dangote is crying so hard that you will now realize that the corruption that we are seeing is nothing compared to what we are not seeing. Let them be fighting the corruption, but may they not use and press us. May they not use and kill us. They should reduce fuel and sort themselves.
Thank you very much. Okay, so you can see that's exactly what the cry here has been. Really, it's been so rowdy. People are actually very angry, and that is why they have gathered here to vent their anger. Now, if you look at this, it's the flyer that they have been distributing here all through the day. Please, can we just stop? Now, some of these points that they raised in this flyer is one, that these are some of the expenditure Tinubu and other politicians plan to do with our money. And they say 1 billion naira for Tinubu's sitting allowance. They said 98.5 billion Tinubu's personal cost, 21 billion mansion for Shetima, 10 billion naira computers for Tinubu and Shetima.
You see, just see the way that our Edo sister they talk. Mama T. In fact, her braveness is out of this world. You are still going to listen to another video from her right now. A lot of Nigerians, most especially for the northern side and all that, they have shown to the world right now how desperate they are to see Nigeria work because they are hungry. But what is our government doing? They are threatening us. They are declaring curfew. May everybody enter house. You cannot address the nation like that. You know what she talk just now? Say only one word from Tinubu, everybody go come. Only one word. If Tinubu just come out now, including myself, in your come out now, you say, fellow Nigerians, okay, calm down, the fuel, we have reduced that for now. It be like similar to what Fed talks since now. We have reduced it and give us time to do the rest or whatever. Nigerians go calm. We carry a year wiki because they address us. Before I will carry wiki call, I want to make we listen to this, our sister again, for the second time.
They are buying private jets and people are staying under the bridge. If the vice president says that those protesting for their rights, for their life, for their survival are idiots, then the vice president is an idiot. Yes, if he has the power to call us citizens, not refugees, he looked at us and tell us that we are idiots, then the vice president is an idiot. Because they are building presidential villa for you, we don't have places to stay. Have you seen the amount for house rents? You cannot pay house rents in Lagos. 10 people inside one room. People are suffering. People are hungry. And Apapio, the Senate president, the unfortunate Senate president, is telling us that he will be in the house eating while we are protesting. If we don't ask him, we will ask his children. Our children will ask his children what he has done to us. You are approving budgets of billions upon billions. You are buying jets for the president, and people cannot afford transport fare. That is wickedness. And you still say they should not protest. Wow! Who protests?
Day one of the proposed 10 days.
There will be day 2. There will be day 3. There will be day 4. And if care is not taking it, will be there forever till we get our results.
Thank you very much. I'd like to see what's written on your shirt. Police do not attack protesters. Your children are involved.
That is what
your lives
said.
are involved. Your children's future lie here. And this is
from the president that the police should not attack protesters, that their lives are involved, their children's lives are involved. To be sincere, the president has been lenient in trying to converse with us, and he's been trying to give directive. We don't know what he's doing behind though, but the one when we then see and say, Seme, they don't attack us. So we are wearing it as a reminder to the police. As you can see, they are even looking more hungry than us. We don't go put vest on our face.
Are you not apprehensive that there could be a reoccurrence of the NSAS protest, talking about the way it ended, given the presence of the military men here and the other security personnel here?
That they will shoot at us? Share their life, would they live like this? We don't die, we die alive. They will shoot at us. We kill people that die at the Lekki gate. Are we better than them? We are not better than them. I'm not scared. Yes, I'm not scared. We are not even alive. We are not alive, would they live? I know kerosene there inside my bag. If they shoot tear gas, I get kerosene. They shoot going, don't let me escape. I don't already tell my mama where they go, and I don't tell them bye-bye. Thank you very much.
All right. I want to say this. My brother, Mr. Alex, I want to talk to you today before I will say something about this, our Edo sister. You see, this our Edo sister just entered the social media space. She joined us. They do all these things. She don't help me report so many things as well in the past and all that. And I'm very, very proud of her. The same way I'm proud with Alex. But the reason why I'm calling out Alex today, Alex gave voice past this woman. Many of you know for this platform say, Mr. Alex gave voice past this woman. Mr. Alex is one of the people that I have so much respect for on our platform. But one thing about Mr. Alex is that he talk online and you can never see him anywhere visible. And that is where the problem lies. It shows that you don't want that talent given to you to go far. Your voice, now people they hear. You should do more. To be honest, you should do more. You live there. If you don't want to be in Benin anymore, move out of Benin, move to another state. This is our Edo sister now. She did Benin before. She did stay Lagos now. But speak. She did tackle Obaseki left and right every day. You did tackle Obaseki. But now only with that audio or you join here, you talk, you go and all that. No, bring yourself out and speak. Not be me there, yes, so not be me be this. Some people talk and say, no, during the time of 2023 general election, Nigeria was, you know, if you call Nigeria, it's your head correct. You even know when would they do 2023 general election. You know where I did. Must I tell you where I did? If I don't tell you where I did, you'll say no. Are you more Nigerian than me? Mr. Alex should do more. If you go verse, make it verse. I tell you today, do more. Everything given to you, God have given to you. You all of the just they waste for either audio or audio voice note or talk here alone. Do more. You are blessed. Many people they pray they want to be like you. They can't speak the way you are speaking. See, protests happened yesterday. Alex is nowhere to be found. If one or two persons use against you tomorrow now say, oh, Mr. Alex, they talk for you, will not they see any you the verse. But it's the truth. You don't say me and they talk I might be. I know they care who want verse for truth why I talk. Do more. Although I'm very happy say this is our Edo sister voice they travel, but I thought they more happier if not Alex voice. I'm telling you. He get the voice. Alex has the voice. Just reduce your voice for inside one corner there, audio, this and that, comment section. What's all that? You say because of security, who not do? Listen, my brother, you go die one day. All of us, when they show ourselves, they show everything. We go show, if we will go show ourselves, reach our own house. Tell me, how many of you now, they look me now, we don't know my papa, we don't know my address, we don't know my father's office. We don't hide ourselves. It's just that when you are speaking, you listen to yourself. Don't join the category that is lying. You hear that our those that they talk just now. You hear say she lie. Wait till she even write for her shirt. She said, "Na Tinubu word," unquote. She put a speech mark on it. Now Tinubu talking. Say protect the protesters. And this is what I demonstrate here. Since you've been following me, I've been on media for over 12 years now. Any of you don't see me say I don't report anything that is not true. Government will never come to you like that. Now only when you lie. You come on air, say this governor na this. Where I don't have facts. This president, Tinubu na this. I work for Peter Obi. Everything I use against Tinubu in 2023 general election was fact. 100% fact. Either I got it from our Rise channels or from America, whatever. We they put our sources. If you'll be following us, our new subscriber today, you will see it there. We put our sources in anything we do. And above that, above all, we they listen to ourselves when they speak. You know, they talk, they go, blah, 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 blah. You know, they listen to yourself. You will make mistake. Please, my brother, Mr. Alex, I call you out today because you are a very important figure and you have a voice. You have a voice. If now abroad today, now just okay now because it's there abroad. You there Nigeria. No protest they happen for Nigeria who don't see you say you dey side. You know they, no one. Say you dey. If they don't see you, we want for me, I don't mind saying you show your face. We not they happen. But if you think they don't want to show your face, but is there anything wrong? Say you hold camera. Say you your whole camera like this now. You they record. As you they record, you they talk for background. Say, this is Alex, Mr. Alex, all the way from Magba. I'm doing this for Nigeria Watch, or just say anything where people really tell us now. You do you not give us credit, I will not care. But just say something attached from your beginning of your video. People will know say now you they do this thing and record all the protests that happened yesterday. Did you? You were not there. Although I've not checked our WhatsApp platform, maybe you don't post some there. I don't know. I know if you talk with you, because I know say you are active on that. I know say you sent me some videos last time we do something. You know, maybe you don't post some there. I don't know, but you should do more. Don't reduce yourself to nothing, my brother. Do more. It's very, very important. You have the voice. Now only one life now we get. Meanwhile, we don't comment. Can't talk absolute rubbish. Because you don't they fear now, but more listen to them. Me no want hear from Wike. I just want to play him. Me not me. As you all see me so, me not send Wike. I want to hear from my president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Not concern me, concern Wike. And I believe Many Nigerians no one get anything to do with Wike. Wike doesn't have no regard or respect for us, and I don't have any regard or respect for him either. I don't want to hear from him. But me, why? Mona hear what he want to talk.
I believe that in carrying out that protest, we must do it according to the rule of law. We have stated categorically that we are not stopping protests, but we're only appealing that give government some time that some of these issues will be resolved. And we have tried to tell the people of Abuja residents that we are doing quite a lot to change the lives of our people. You're aware that there was a court order, as at yesterday. The court did not stop protests, but the court said these protests must be confined to a particular area, which is the Moshood Stadium. That the security agency should allow the protesters to convene at the Moshood Stadium and then talk to the world. All the media, they are there, journalists are there, who will communicate, who will speak to the people. This is what they are saying. And we believe, as a democratic society, while you want to carry out your protest, you must do it according to law. And the court have said, do this protest, carry it out, which is a fundamental right, but within Moshood Abiola Stadium. You saw what happened today, where the conveners or protesters, as the case may be, tried to move into the Ego Square, which is against the court ruling. And if not for the efforts of the security agencies, we don't know what would have happened. We have come out to say clearly that one of the reasons government is appealing to to carry this protest, that we believe some miscreants will take advantage and cause mayhem and cause destruction of property within their city. See what has happened in most of the states today. Kano is there, Kaduna is there. See what happened in Bauchi. We do. And that's why we say, look, we are aware. You have said this, you want it to be resolved. Now, look at the loss of lives in Kaduna. See what happened in Kano. And for the vigilance of security agencies, and such a thing happens in their city, what would you think people will say? Here we have international communities carrying out their businesses, residing in FCT. So, we think that this country belongs to all of us. We think that we must work according to the rule of law, and working according to the rule of law is obeying court orders. We believe that if you want to have intelligence, that yes, you may attempt, and you may not have fully, miscreants may not have succeeded what they wanted to do, what they wanted to carry out. And we have intelligence that, look, they are coming up tomorrow to destroy property that will lead to loss of life. The security agencies will not allow every protester, please go to the Moshood Abiola Stadium and do your protest. That is what the court said. We cannot. You want us to live in a civilized society. You want us to live in a democratic society. We must also obey court orders. Now, we also have intelligence that a senator had to invite some security agencies to lead some of them to go and provide food to the protesters. That is sponsorship. A senator providing food for protesters. At every time, the security agencies will invite the senator and find out how he will be sponsoring this kind of against the government of the day. Against the government of the day. I want to commend residents in Abuja who have remained calm, market women, taxi driver, unions, youths who have refused to join to cause mayhem. That's what we expect. We will do our best to make sure some of these challenges are being solved. The president has made it clear, and I think the youth, our people, we have made their position known. There's no need taking it too far. So I also commend the press, the way you have carried out your reporting. I also commend the security agencies. In fact, I had one of the conveners thanking the security agencies cooperating. The security agencies are not there to molest anybody. They're only there to make sure that things are done properly without causing any violence against our people. So we felt we should brief you, and that you should be able to tell our people that if you are still angry and they still want to protest, please confine yourself to Moshood Abiola Stadium so that we don't take the laws into our hands. Abuja is a center where you have boundaries with Niger State, with Nasarawa State, with Kaduna State, and Kogi State. So you can see the difficulty, and our security agencies are doing their best to contain most of the miscreants who are coming from these other states.
All right, that one a wiki right there. Trying not to be calm and all that. Why did you all do this from the beginning of this whole thing? You know, the year away they talk now. But meanwhile, somebody wrote on the comment section earlier on saying that Tinubu have never addressed the people and he can never address. No, you never know. It might happen, and it's supposed to happen. Is it too big for him to come out and address the nation? I don't understand. Is he not the president of Nigeria? Eh? I don't get that, man. Man, let's take a recap on what happened yesterday.
Nigerian citizens, this is what they say. We are hungry. Why they are hungry?
Digital programming at 13 years he can develop game and send to phone and they can play it, but I can't even afford to subscribe data for him. I won't stay and waste the future of my child. 13-year boy that can program, I won't stay and waste the future. I'd rather die for my son's future.
Can't jẹun nìkan lẹ́yìn oúnjẹ kò sí service. Owó tí mo fi san school fees ọmọ mi mo lọ ya ní báǹkì lápò ni. Mo wá ń san ní 99,000 lọ́sẹ̀.
Now, 1,000 will not take care of drinking Gary. Where we say before 100 naira you will drink Gary and do what you want to do. So now we are coming to make him to know that things are very hard with us. Let him consider us.
Thank you. So we're also going to protest.
It's because of the 5,000. It's because of the 5,000 naira they give to us this morning. Yes. That's the reason why we come out.
Right now, there is a show of force from the men of the armed forces, as you can see.
It would be like tear gas actually causes tears. The police there, those are the protesters. I refuse to go back because what did we do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong, and I don't blame the police because they follow orders. So please, let us continue working. People that are hungry, people in Lagos, people in Benue, I especially have the people of Zamfara and Katsina at heart because they are constantly being killed and no one is doing anything about it. I'm surprised that the government has so much police and street operators, but they refuse to deploy them to where they actually.
Want you to tell us not to speak? We spoke during the military. Mr. President today, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the #1 protester. Emineko is the language of protest. And so, nobody can stop us.
What's this? We are not throwing 1,000 naira. Half bottle. Onions is 500 naira, just 3 pieces. Pepper is 1,000 naira. You don't even reach 30. Where are we going to? We are dying, you know.
And you still say they should not protest? Wow! Who protests?
Day one of the proposed 10 days.
There will be day 2. There will be day.
And so we see this current situation of Nigeria. Hopefully, I'm going to post out a link. Some of you already requested for the link. Tell us what's your take with what is currently happening right now. A link I've posted. Click on the link. Join us here. Let's talk about this. Or those of you that want to call in, tell us what you want to talk about. What was your take on this ongoing protest that is happening in our country right now? You know, the phone line is open. You can call in as well, or click on the link and join the panel, and let's talk about all this together. Thank you very much, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. But meanwhile, while we're waiting for the first call, okay, the call is already coming in. Let me take from Mr. Ben. And Chukun also was also calling in yesterday. I missed that. Thank you very much, Mr. Ben, for calling in. Good morning to you, sir.
Hello,
thank you, my brother. Talk to us.
This is the first time I'm actually joining very early here.
Oh.
This is the first time ever.
Joining us in the morning. You're always used to the evening now.
Yes, I'm always used to the evening, but because it's morning and I wanted to see what's going on in Nigeria. So I was watching Arise News and I got a notification that you're on. I was like, the service is on this morning.
Yeah, we did the same thing yesterday now. We did the same thing yesterday. You know, we randomly do this sometimes.
A lot of people don't even know, especially the people living in this side of the world. They don't even know that you're on this morning.
Yeah.
You know, so I think what we need to be doing is during our evening broadcast, you have to also let people know that there are times when you do your broadcast in the morning, you know, American time. So that way, you know, we can be aware and plug into the broadcast. I just really want to appreciate you for all that you do, your sacrifice to our motherland. I mean, to be honest with you, you don't really need to do this, you know, for all these people. But because you love that country and you know, in our land, I mean that
exactly.
And you want the whole world to know what's going on. You have genuine love for the country.
Exactly.
That's why you do all the things where you do. A lot of people don't give a damn about Nigeria like that, too. Especially YouTubers and media people. They don't care. They only come when something they happen. At that time, they'll talk. But you're consistent every single day at 5 p.m. in the morning, American time. Why? I talk my heart to you. God bless you for all that you do.
Thank you, my brother.
If there's anything I can do to appreciate you,
you're already doing it. You're already doing it. You're already doing it by putting your voice out there. You know. Thank you.
You're doing so much. And to my people that are listening to us right now, I beg, smash that like button. Smash that like button. You run those numbers up. Those the like numbers, please run it up. And also share this broadcast. Share it to your people back home. Share it to your people everywhere in the world. Let them know that, you know, we are always talking. We are always acting. We always want the best for our country. We want our country to progress because that is our country. Even if Mr. Every State is a citizen of the United Kingdom and I'm a citizen of the United States of America, but Nigeria state needs to be my own land, my motherland. Now day I take my first footsteps on. Now day I crawl, my first crawl. That is my home. You get what I'm saying? I was watching some videos yesterday evening before I left work. When the woman was saying on live, she was saying a lot of people don't jack back up from Nigeria because of the hardship of the country. Because if our country is good, if our government do what they're supposed to do, people will not have reason to jack back to go to all of these countries. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why a lot of us traveled out is to make a better life for our own children, because we don't want the same problem that we experience growing up to happen to our own kids. That's why a lot of people travel, to to all of these countries. Our government, my question to you people is this, these people back home, they are your own people, your own people. Why are you impoverishing their lives? Why are you making life difficult for them? Like, why can't you provide a better life for your own people? I don't understand. This money way on the siphon, all this money way on the embezzle. Wait till I want to take the money to now go carry and go. When in a buy tomorrow, are you still taking it with you? Making a learn from all these billionaires we don't buy. If I you buy what they call the other one, the banker that whose plane crashed. All of these people that are billionaires, when they fight, when they fight, did you hear that they took their money to wherever they went to? So my people are beguna. Make them try make the life of our own people better. Provide a good standard of life for them. People are hungry. People are complaining. This money you are stealing, what thing I won't take do? How many houses I won't live at one time? How many houses? How many cars I won't drive at one time? These children that you are building all these mansions for, building all of these things for. Tomorrow when they grow up, they go sell all those things. Because by the time they are older, that house will not be for them now. It could be dilapidated building. They don't stand on that. So all of this money, they steal for our future generation. Why can't you use it to better the lot of your own people, my Nigerian politicians, Nigerian governments, Tinubu? See, I acknowledge that you are president. There's nothing I can do about it. But sir, I beg you. I live in the United States and I see a functional society. I want my own country to have a little fraction of the things that I'm enjoying here. Good lights, like see, not the way they come my house where I fear say if I come,
light not day.
The light no good day. It never happened. For more than 10 years. It never happened. Say I they come my house and I fear say light no good day. It never happened. Or say I they drive. Say I go my car will enter portal. It never happened. Say anything happen. Say anything happen I dial 911 in the next 5 minutes. Police cruisers don't come. Not be one police cruiser. About five they don't come my house with ambulance just to know what's in the happen. Why can't we have those are the basic things? Why can't we have those things for our own people? Nigeria, we get money. We get this money to take better the lots of our people. But why not they steal? Why not they steal this money for my people? What's not they steal this money for? Government, help your own people. Help your own people. Leave a legacy. My president Tinubu, you see, I'm not saying I don't vote for you and I'm not campaigning for you, but you be the president and there's nothing I can do. But please, sir, I beg you, better the lot of our people. People are complaining. People are dying. There's hunger in the land. Please help your own people. This money that you've amassed over the years from when you're a governor in Lagos State to all of your cronies in Lagos State that are paying gratuity and pension to you up till now, even after you buy all that money, what do you want they can do, sir? They can better your own people now, so that you will leave a legacy, so that when you don't buy, many years later, they will still talk about you, say, President Tinubu tried for us, he tried for us. This is the United States of America. Up to this day, or why? They are still talking about Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. Do you know what Abraham Lincoln did? He was one who emancipated the slaves. Now he make sure say they abolished slave trade. And this was hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Oh why, this is 2024. They are still talking about that man. They are still talking about him. So Abeguna, Martin Luther King, all of these people, they are still talking about them now because of the legacy they left. My Nigerian people, this money, not just money, now this world will meet them, now this world will live up. They can better the lot of your own people. What is the worry now? What is the worry now? Oh my, God
Thank
bless
you.
you for all the God
Thank
bless
you.
you, sir.
Thank you,
I'm
my
so
brother.
glad that I caught this live today. I'm so glad that I caught this live this morning. Thank you for all that you answered. Mommy Diaspora, Nene, Metwell, Ara, God bless you, Mommy. God bless you, ma. God bless you so much. I cannot wait until I meet you, man. So I can prostrate to you and lay on the ground for 10-20 minutes just to appreciate you. You get what I'm saying? Just to appreciate you, man, for this gift that you've bestowed upon us. You don't know the kind of legacy you've left for this world, for Nigerians home and abroad. Mommy, thank you very much. I greet you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Now God will bless you. You see, so you get time to talk for long today. Oh, I've got a money show.
I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate
You know, say if na evening show is too busy, you might not get out there to that time.
I did tell you, if na evening show,
she may say, exactly. Exactly. Thank you. God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, let me take another call quickly. Yes, I can see a lot of you calling in. Yes, keep calling in so that I can pick your call randomly, and then we'll take it from there. Hello, yeah, good morning to you, Mr. Osi. Thanks for calling in, sir. Please talk to us. Mr.
Good morning.
I greet you, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning. I better talk to us, sir.
Now, also the talk. I'm surprised you did for money. You know, they did for money before.
If they hot, as they hot now, we they do money randomly before, sir. Now just randomly, but yes, not true. I agree to Baba.
But we can talk about you say they know say they go die. That one not the shame. That one now they be same before Nigeria. They be terrorists. You say they know say they go die. Say but when God call them, they go tell when the time reach they go die. So all this one would talk. You know they concerned them for their year. So they have to do what they like. They always say they go and see those things now. The president you see they on today. How to go down they hot. They came out they hot. And though now another thing they just cover everywhere. Just the one tire. Road don't cover. No go anywhere. May the government may they change their mind. May they do something. All this money as we talked before, they know they gotta go they go to the bet. All those ones are not the concern. They don't want you to know those ones. The thing is say Nigeria be like competition. This one they want me to enter record saying that they get money pass because sometimes they bring say this family and I get money pass for Nigeria, this family. So everybody now go there, go and chop. Go there, go and chop. Go there, go and chop. Now they do. I just pray maybe the Nigeria go for our time.
Our time. You don't talk and finish for our time.
Go for our time one day. That only because look during the opposition time. That one see argue for a time, see how they don't say the beer, put the fee buy beer, which day for what they increase. And he come up for power now. Here I don't acquire only the best president which you enter. Just say this before I don't know how many just die for power. From there, Jonathan you enter, now there is for the war small. From there, could just go Buhari, now so just APP, calling Tinubu. Would they pray for the next person we go come? Because I believe they don't feel hot. Because the president, you know, feel hot past the way it be so. Maybe that person go question that Nigeria go later come down small. That's why they think I say that's why they get say person better power for Nigeria. I wish say Peter Obi go enter. Now I go for fit do that thing we say want to. Now go for fit do. I wish he go for fit enter the power. This power now how to now corporation America is support. Everybody talking Peter Obi. Peter Obi if you don't enter president they go put this in order, put everything in order. No matter who say that one question at least food all those things would be more cheaper for Nigeria than normal. Nigeria would produce all this body no too common like that for the country. As we say remain now, Peter Obi say be number one for Nigeria. No other producer would see for corner or say he go feel. And I got to the place say if Peter Obi fear that power now, because there's so whether to the body too high. In for be EFCC. Because when that guy blood if you put 100 years for prison, no. So if you put 100 one time, you put him in prison. I tell you, I wish they would have been that cause they go to that power. So when I become EFCC chairman, I would just like him. I would just for like him. I will lie you. I made my brothers maybe they come, maybe they come work together. The other the PWB group because the most they are saying the most they divide for. Make God they come together. May they put Nigeria for a order. That's what I said. Because so when I become president one day for Nigeria, he must become president.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I think we should move on. We might not stay long here today, but let's see how it goes. You know, hello, can you hear me? Oh, I missed that call. Hello, I'm returning your call quickly. If somebody has not hijacked them. Thank you, guys. Press on the like button, help us to share. I don't want us to stay long here today due to this person. Thank you. You are not responding. I have to let go. Thank you very much. I see some people will not join us for here, but we are not on our camera, so fortunately I can't bring you in. My regulars are not with amongst you guys, so you must turn on your camera. Let me see your face before I can let you in. But meanwhile, my people, I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you so much. Let's watch this video.
These are angry Nigerian youths now protesting live in Ogele, North Local Government Area of Delta State, Nigeria. These are angry youths together with children and women. They are angry, protesting against bad government, bad governance in Nigeria. They are moving about 1,000 kilometers from Warri down to Ugele. This is a live protest as it is going on now in Ugele. Oh.
All right. Yes, my people. The situation right now, people have started protesting again, but I think it's more quiet than what happened yesterday. But I would like us to quickly listen to this video right here. It's more quiet now than what happened yesterday. Listen to.
Not be government, not be yourself. Now yourself you do. If you burn government property, in fact, if you burn anything that belongs to government, you don't make a Obaseki hammer. Because if you don't say that thing, they won't be better. Listing so that it can send our message to federal government, so that even him as a governor of the state make it still understand. Some people in this state, they are not also happy. People in this when we hear our governor, let us, if they're born, I beg, make we listen.
What I come here, come tell you now. We say, as soon as governor, as soon as government, any message, wanna send me to Abuja, I will carry the message with all my power. Go meet Abuja. When I say make you bring the price of fuel down, make you reduce fuel. Okay, I go tell her. Which other one? Which other one? Union. Make you remove union. I don't remove union. We don't ban union. Una go tell me the people when they do the union, when they make food price go up. Even I give me their names, I go arrest them.
I beg, make I want to ask question. One and not verse. This protest where Obaseki do so. No, Governor Obaseki, you don't know say this thing was too obvious. Say like you planner, So I'll be like protest on my eye or I be like let me they see her like this. Kai, our politicians, oh, they don't finish us. Which kind of protest with this? We don't understand. We want governor. They can't come out for our corner. Hey, governor don't come. Governor don't come. Our governor don't come. Then he can't carry phone, microphone. He go, oh my God. No, wait with this. So Governor Obaseki, how not plan this thing? Come on now. Una for still plan our well. I say they'll cash you on our way. This one I can't carry useless hungry. I go die. Cause they say our governor, our this. No. Our youth, you are a disgrace. Most of our adult youths are a big disgrace. Kola Edokpayi, and you were there as well. They owe you Kola Edokpayi. I see you there. They rub shoulder with governor. Somebody that used to be a truthful person. They don't give you Domina now. Kola Edokpayi is nowhere to be found. Ew! What a shame. Which can protest with this one? Anyway, we need to rediscuss this in the evening. You cannot get my people on the screen. I deliberately have to leave that video for so long. I was trying to digest it, to understand it. I couldn't. Governor, they say, una one union, more remove them. Give me the name of the people. I promise you I go arrest them. You don't know them. Must somebody come and give you the name Obaseki? You don't know people where the other union. Where be head of union for Edo State. Give me the name. I don't they to blame all these politicians. Now we be the problem. Yes, now we the youth be the problem, to be honest. Now wow. I have one more video to play, concerning the protest yesterday and today. We have somebody that have something to say about this whole thing. So I'd like also listen to this quickly.
We'll begin here in Nigeria, where thousands, mostly young people, poured onto the streets across Nigeria, protesting against the worst cost of living crisis in a generation. Roads were blocked in parts of the country by either placard-carrying protesters or armed security forces deployed overnight after days of mobilization for protests against the government of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu. While some groups also staged demonstrations in support of Mr. Tinubu. Rights groups and activists had raised concerns about a possible clampdown on the protests. Many businesses across the country were also shut on Thursday amid fears the protests could be a replay of the deadly 2020 demonstrations against police brutality in the West African nation, or a wave of violence similar to last month's protests in Kenya, where a tax hike led to chaos in the capital, Nairobi. Protesters chanted songs as they listed their demands, including the reinstatement of gas and electricity subsidies, whose removal as part of the government's audacious reforms to grow the economy has had a knock-on effect on the price of just about everything else.
No person is talking about their right to protest, but the court order have said that they should protest inside the stadium.
Hey, where are we? Are we not at the National Stadium? We are at the National Stadium. We are in the National Stadium.
Okay, but now, talking about...
And do you know that I've actually not seen the order? I've not seen the order. All I have seen are news reports.
We are protesting peacefully. Look at them throwing tear gas at us. We did not do anything. We did not cause any harm. Police are throwing tear gas at us. We are hungry. Tinubu, please come and address us.
Well, in Kaduna, protesters have looted and set parts of the Clear office on fire. Samuel Arwan, the overseeing Commissioner of Internal Security and Home Affairs, along with heads of other security agencies, visited the office to assess the situation. Meanwhile, the state police spokesperson reported that security operatives arrested protesters found with incriminating items such as jackknives, live ammunition, and police camouflage uniform. According to Mansur Hassan, the false PRO, the police gathered intelligence that the peaceful protest was hijacked by members of the proscribed Islamic movement of Nigeria and other hoodlums.
But why are we seeing their prescription in your phone? It says automatically in my phone from TikTok. Don't worry. Yes, from TikTok. Don't automatically investigation. It's secret, sir. No problem. Don't worry. Everybody knows that these people are violent. I have said this several times. Don't worry. We just nobody stops from this. Nobody stops. Why are you? Why look like someone that will bomb things? Sit down. I'm well educated, sir. I'm well educated.
Well, Arise correspondent in Kaduna State, Nisi Gabriel, joins me now for the very latest. Nisi, good to have you join me tonight on Arise News Hour. What updates can you give us? Earlier in the day, as you dipped into other shows, the impression was there was not going to be protests in Kaduna State, or in best case scenario, it was going to be peaceful. But things turned south.
Yes, that's right. Earlier, the impression we got was that Kaduna was going to be peaceful. In fact, as a matter of fact, many of us thought that no group will hit the streets to protest. But surprisingly, this morning, much later in the day, we had a handful of protesters gathered at this very point. As a matter of fact, where I'm standing right now is where it all started earlier in the day. So a handful of protesters were gathered just right here beside me, peacefully protesting. They had their procession from this very point down to that very point. They did a U-turn, coming back here to this popular roundabout called the NEPA roundabout, and they proceeded towards the government house. Well, it all started peacefully, but at some point, well, to our surprise, it just went south. It turned violent and chaotic. You could see billows of smoke all over the air, tires being burnt, government offices being looted. And at that point, the police had no option than to throw tear gas in a bid to disperse these protesters. Well, the very latest in Kaduna now is that there is no curfew in the state. Residents have been advised to remain calm and go about their business as usual. Ngozi.
Nisi, before I let you go, is there a sense that the point has been made by protesters? This was supposed to be a 10-day protest, but do you get a feel that the point has been made and so there's no need to go on with this protest? Is that what you're getting in Kaduna?
Well, if you ask me, as a matter of fact, I think the point has already been made. Either you hit the streets or you stay at home. The point has been made because not so many people could come out to open their business because of the fear of this protest. So as a matter of fact, activities to some extent were grounded because of the fear that this protest might be hijacked. So to a large extent, I think the protesters have been able to drive their points, and they're able to drive their grievances to the government. But the sad part of it, an unfortunate aspect of it, is that the peaceful protests, a protest that ought to be peaceful, turning violent, getting to the point where government properties are being looted, offices burnt, and offices destroyed, and some parts of the town destroyed. I think that's the sad part of this demonstration, and it's very bad and sad, I must say.
Yes, indeed. And we're hearing that IMN members, that's Islamic Movement of Nigeria, cashed in on the situation to cause mayhem. Any proof really that these are members of IMN, or just people who, you know, want to foment trouble?
I think both would be correct to say, Ngozi, because I was standing right in front of the government house when one of these persons, the video you just played, was apprehended by the security operatives, and his phone was taken away from him, and they went through his phone and they could see some incriminating substances or some evidence that associates him with this particularly proscribed group. And they took the phone and I almost brought handed it over to the...
Mr. Alex, you have noise on your background, though. So that noise on your background and the music, we don't accept music here. In case you want to unmute yourself, sort that out before we finish this video, please.
We are hoping that in the coming days, a discreet investigation will be carried out on this allegation, and as journalists, we will be on ground to follow through and to get more updates from the police.
Right, Nisa Gabriel, thank you very much for what you've been doing. You've been following this long before now. Well, I have with me in the studio Austin Aigbe. He is a member of the West Africa Democracy Solidarity Network. Thank you so much for joining us on Arise News Hour. Now, talking about democracy, with what has happened today, I mean, protests, dissent, are, you know, they're hallmarks of democracy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Day one of this protest, what's your assessment? Would you say this protests have made the point? Your assessment?
Well, I think like Nisi had just alluded, many people thought that it wouldn't happen because of the investment of the Nigerian government to try to stop it. You recall that the Nigerian government had called traditional rulers and tried to appeal. Even we saw videos of traditional institution on the street trying to say no to protest and all of that, like any kind of cost. But eventually, what happened for me, it's more like some kind of provocation. I say provocation because if you, at the early hours, I take Abuja as a case study. I'm sure you have seen videos from the Yayan Aziz where young people eventually had to undermine military blockade and all of that. Yes. So what happened? There was some level of deprivation. So there were vehicular movement that was supposed to come into town. They were blocked off from Kugbo through the barracks, and eventually, by that blocking, they were allowing the folks to organize. So they began to gather, and people who probably would not want to protest started to engage. Before you know what was happening, there was a mass movement, and that mass movement undermined the military in uniform and of course with arms. And of course you saw eventually that, maybe I'm not too sure if you saw the video, when there was some form of live bullet to despite the folks, the protesters, one of the bullets went over to Kugbo Aziz in front of where they call Kugbo Palo, hit somebody, and literally if it had hit him on the head, that folk would have died. So there was some level of provocation, but in all honesty, I think the reason for the protest today was actually meant. If it's message, I think the message, I don't want to use the word success, I think it's message delivery. The message has been delivered that Nigerians are truly wary about government policies and there's hunger in the land.
Now, after day one, what are your expectations? How should government be responding to this? Because some are saying this might just be a missed opportunity by the president to take advantage of this first day and the things that have happened to address Nigerians and not let us go into day two, day three, and who knows?
I actually expected the president to have shown up like a day or two before, or even last week. Because the story about the protest has been on for like a month. So we knew, and you got a month notice to pull back, look at the policies, interrogate them, and there are, of course, policies that are so clear. For instance, on your day one in office, you remove fuel subsidy without any interrogation, without any policy framework. And suddenly you went further to do some kind of dollar floating, and those two policies, you were expecting some form of Adam Smith proposition that the invisible hand of demand and supply will operate. But the invisible hand of demand and supply did actually operate, but it went against the notion. Ordinarily, you expect that with the removal of government intervention, at the end of the day, you're going to see influx of petroleum product coming in, and there will be a high level of competition. And when there's competition, there will be the possibility of a drop. But we didn't see it. Rather, we kept saying, because there was a floating of the dollar, and businessmen need to procure dollar to eventually procure the petroleum product. So if you procure dollar at the rate of 800, 1,000, now we are going to about, on the alternate market, about 1,600. So you imagine that. And people argue that, oh, but see, sincerely, subsidy is back. People don't know.
That's a whole kettle of fish, a whole other conversation. But at this point, let's get a sense of the mood here in Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory, and we can speak with Arise correspondent Ferdinand Roha, who is on standby to bring us the latest. Ferdinand, good to see you. I mean, you have been following events from the wee hours of the morning, and as a matter of fact, I was concerned for you when the tear gas and all whatnot began to fly everywhere, and thankfully you still have a smile on your face, and we pray it continues that way. Now, help us understand what the mood is like right now.
Well, thank God we still have the smiles on day one, and we just hope they're easing to day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, not to talk about 10 like the protesters did threatened. But you want to say the atmosphere is becoming quite peaceful after the chaos of, that we saw quite early in the day. Well, perhaps let's divide whatever happened, across 3 phases. Well, first things first, early in the day, it was quite peaceful. And at a point, we thought the protesters, had gone to sleep. But then they converged at the National Stadium, like the authorities told them. And at about 11 a.m., they said, they are tired of staying at the National Stadium. It's not a sporting activity. It's a protest. They wanted a road protest, and then they did embark on that road protest. Well, they got to the 3 arms zone, and that's exactly where the security officials said enough is enough. And we started seeing canisters of tear gas flying. Well, hundreds of them, you want to say, and that did push the protesters back, and some other groups came in. But all in all, well, as regards the Federal Capital Territory, well, things were quite handled. You want to say, well, it was pretty handled by the security operatives. Well, in other parts of the FCT, where there was also violence, well, in Nyanya, there was violence. Well, also in or perhaps you want to use the word chaos. Well, permit me to replace the violence with chaos. Well, also along the Kuba Express Road, well, there was also chaos. And talking about protesters being confronted by security operatives who felt, well, they shouldn't move further into the city. But all in all, we've not been able to put the casualties together. We're hearing, maybe 1 or 2 in some places, but we will try to authentify it and see exactly if there were any casualties.
Yeah, Ferdinand, are you able to say this, particular situation was what triggered the, security personnel shooting tear gas? Were they provoked in any way? What really led to things, going left?
Well, absolutely no. There was no provocation. Permit me to say that. We saw the protesters march from the National Stadium to the 3 arms zone. And within that period, while they marched, well, we saw the members of the gas brigade, and we also saw policemen provided cover. And it was at the point that they got to the 3 arms zone, well, that we were trying to make their way to the Eagle Square to begin to have some sort of a rally. And that was exactly what the security operatives didn't want. They didn't want the protesters to gather at that point. Now, let's not forget exactly, that was about the rallying points during the EndSARS protest. And that's exactly what they wanted to avoid, rallying within that 3-arm zone where you had the National Assembly, where you had, the villa not too far from it, and the Federal Secretariat also. And for whatever reasons, the security operatives felt they had to push them back. That was when the canisters started flying. And trust protesters, well, they weren't just willing to back down. And so we saw some of them, threw the canisters back at the security operatives. But I can tell you that we didn't see any live ammunition fired. At that point, it was just the canisters. We didn't see any live ammunition used by the security operatives. Well, that seems to be something different from what we've seen in some protests, previously, when security operatives were quick to use, live cartridges, but that didn't happen thus far from what we have been able to authenticate. But did the tear gas cause problems for some persons, part of the protesters? Yes, it did cause problems. We did see 1 or 2 people choke. I don't know exactly their situation. You never know some of these things, how much or how badly these things could actually affect you. But all in all, that's the situation. Things seem to have become calm here. In terms of business activities, well, I can confirm to you that business activities were paralyzed within the FCT. Well, for those who did come out to the market, what they did was, honor the instruction of the market executives, come out and defend your, defend your shop. That's exactly what they did. Come out and defend your shop. Ensure that the looters didn't have opportunity to come in. Right. Ensure that, well, whatever is happening, people didn't make use of the opportunity and then cause chaos. And as regards the federal workers, well, they all sat back home and definitely they had reasons to do that. The local government, the area council had told their staff to stay back at home, while for the federal staff, they didn't have any reason to even come out at all. They all stayed back, and thankfully that did happen because, workers on the streets or workers at work or in their places of work, and then with the kind of chaos that we saw today, anything could happen.
And hopefully with day one and the points made, we hope things don't, degenerate and go further. Ferdinand Roha, thank you as always. Thank you very much. Austin, counting the costs of this day one of this protest, I wonder if we can begin to, figure it out, but we'll leave it for the experts. Let's talk very quickly about the conduct of the security personnel, based on what we've heard from Ferdinand, our reporters who've been on the field, and your assessment personally.
So in all, I'll give the police, of course, with the coordination that happened today, you will know that there was some level of caution. Do not engage, but be very careful when they cross the line. You could engage because the security architecture will have to protect themselves. But what happened is that Eagle Square was barricaded. It was a no-go area because the FCT minister had secured some kind of order for protesters to be stationed at the stadium. But getting to the stadium, they wanted to move their way to Eagle Square. I want to caution FCT minister, if you keep them, you can isolate them at the Eagle Square and have that place really tighten up.
Isolate who now? The security personnel or the security personnel? Protesters. Okay.
Because release the Eagle Square, because that's where they want to use. And I'm not saying because there's a caution, there's some kind of power dynamics that no, I will not agree to protesters. I will follow the law. But the law says that they should station at the stadium. But if they want to use there, guard the process properly. Have this engagement. I saw police officers actually addressing protesters. In one of the videos in Edo, the commissioner of police in Edo was actually shouting, "Greater youth!" And you saw that follow, and that just connected. And there's a way you deal with these things. It's a rule of engagement. Yeah. The police are actually they've upgraded. But just going forward, I think going back to the initial question you asked about Mr. President, I think Mr. President needs to quickly, as soon as possible, resolve certain issues. Number one, there's a disconnect within our economic policy, particularly monetary policy. Yeah. The CBN is lacking some kind of capacity because of, you know, what has happened with the CBN, with the mass retrenchment. There's a decline in institutional memory. There's a decline in the capacity to actually turn out certain policy or advise on some trajectory. That is a challenge. And now if you snowball that to the fuel subsidy regime, rather than remove fuel subsidy as it were, you can actually deal with the inefficiency in the system. I mean, we know that the fuel subsidy regime had a lot of illicit financial flows. You can deal with that, block all of the loopholes, and then, very importantly, deal with those who are fraudulently.
Right. If we have enough time, we'll talk about what, you know, in what.
All right. Thank you, guys. I told you guys should listen to that. But meanwhile, let me give opportunity for my people that I have on the panel to speak to us. Mr. Alex, thank you very much for joining us, my brother. Please talk to us.
Yeah, can you hear me, Mr. Elvis? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm at Ring Road. It's been raining this morning. You know, the rain stopped and we came out again and it started raining right now. But economic activities have been paralyzed. The roads are blocked. Nothing is happening. The heavy process of security apparatus or apparatchik. And the protest continues. You know, many people have scrambled for safety because of the rain. They've taken shelter in different buildings.
Can you turn your camera so we can see the people?
Yeah. Okay. The road is totally empty now. Many people have gone. They've gone to take.
Oh, we lost him. We lost him there. You know, okay, we have him back again.
Mr. Elvis.
Mr. Alex.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yes.
Yeah, it's raining heavily. It's raining. I also have to go under those streets, but it's peaceful so far. It's been peaceful. Yesterday, I have some videos, but my phone fell and some of them left. I still have some. I've not had time to post. Edo State right now, Benin City, especially in some areas, everywhere is paralyzed. Nothing is happening. Shops are closed. Offices are closed. People are gathering in different spots, you know, venting their frustration of the government of the APC, and they want a change of the government, a change of the system of government rather. Things are expensive, and people have been here, and they are still here. Immediately stop raining again, people will come out. The rain is increasing. So, Mr. Elvis, I just said I should let you know. When you were talking before, I was hearing you, I couldn't talk because the noise was really too much there.
I know. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for this. Thank you so much. This is one of
Mr. Elvis, and I'm going to tell you something very soon. Alex is coming out with his own platform. You're going to help me. Since you said I should put my voice there, okay, no problem. I'll do that. You've challenged me today. I was just laughing.
No wahala.
I was just laughing. Mr. Elvis is ready. Oh, I go disturb you. Now you push me. Anyway, thank you for the good work. It's raining, sir.
Thank you, my brother. No problem. Thank you so much. I'll mute you for now. You see, this is the kind of people that I like. People that
it rains so much, sir.
These are the kind of people I like, people that you talk to and they take actions immediately. This is very, very important. You know, if Alex was a different person, he will pick offense on that. No. Listen, every one of us on earth needs to be pushed. Even me, I was pushed to some certain things that I've achieved today in my life. I was pushed, yeah. You know, the tune might not sound well, but don't focus on that. Focus on the message. Yes, every one of us needs to be pushed. You know, this is what I want. You cannot have so much talent. You just lock it up in one corner. No, we all are getting old every day. You know, this is beautiful. I love this. To be honest, I'm very, very happy with this. You know, it shows that, you know, Mr. Alex, in fact, you have a long way to go, my brother, because someone who listens to advice, no matter how the advice comes to you, you just take it.
Mr. Elvis, can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
I didn't add it. When I was coming, I passed through Adesua in GRA. Then I passed through Ajip. I passed through many junctions that people normally gather with economic activities. Everywhere is paralyzed. Shops are closed. Nothing is happening. Benin City, Edo State is closed. Like they have skeletal services. A few shops open every 2-3 hours. So right now at Ring Road, it's raining and people are still here. Some are, you know, taking shelter in buildings around. And I hope the federal government is watching and listening that people in Edo State are not happy with the way they are ruling. People are still here right now. Once it stops raining, they will come out again. When it's raining, they take safe. Some inside the rain, as I showed you. So and it's not funny here, and it's been very peaceful. I want to thank the government of Edo State, Mr. Baseki. I know we don't agree, but thank you for being not unleashing, chaos. You have the power to do that.
Exactly. You know, but my question for you, Mr. Alex, how long do you think this protest is going to last for?
Tell me, I can hear you. Tell me.
How long do you think this protest is going to last for?
I think this protest is going to be for a very long time. Forget about the 10 days they spoke about. It's just an opportunity to sneak into the room. When you get into the room, you will not leave. Nigerians are going to they're going to continue until the government come out to address the prices of foodstuff, the price of fuel, dollar and naira, the economic system. Nigerians have just taken this chance to start it. They've started it, they won't stop. And I'm afraid when the government try to stop them, violence may come in, maybe in 10 days time, I don't know. But right now, with where things are going, if the government refuses to come and speak, it's not going to stop. It's like that. I have a friend in Delta State, he told me the same thing. Somebody in Lagos told me the same thing. People are defying government orders. And once again, I thank Edo State government for giving us the enabling environment, for not acting like a dictator. The government surprised me. I was thinking something else will happen since yesterday. So he didn't say he's a governor, he should use his powers. He just allowed everything go free and fair. People are expressing themselves. People are dancing. People are venting to different media platforms. So Nigeria, I don't see this protest stopping. It will stop until government address what people are talking about. Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you very much. That is Alex reporting from Benin City right there. The beautiful thing about it is that Edo State is taking the lead now. You can see on Arise, the video I played earlier on, people reference it to the Commissioner of Police in Edo State. The good job they did yesterday. Remember that we played that video here yesterday? Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. But that video where I played earlier on, and Obaseki, that he planned that circle. Obaseki, now you know, say election is next month. Obaseki, now you plan that circle because all of you come here. Mola by call me out. I'll come out for a someone kitchen. I'll come politics. Guy. Anyway, I'm not table on politics. I don't get any issue. I don't get any issue with that because I don't feel talking before me at defense, but I read say make I stay outside defense. Una way they talk for una principal now, una go talk, not be me. I remember when I was doing mine for Peter Obi, I did it perfectly. So make una do now. So our brother, Mr. Alex, I'm proud of you. And for you listening to critiques, to feedback is very, very important. That is the only way any human being can move forward. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia, for your time with us this morning, ma. Good morning to you. Please talk to us, ma. What's your take on the current situation?
Good morning, Mr. Elvis.
Good
morning, and thank you for all that you do for us. This is just awesome to have someone like you. And I cannot, but all the accolades and all the thanks go to your mom, and of course, God, who has given you the willingness to want to see Nigeria work in our day. Thank you, Mom. I love you. Thank you so, so much. May God continue to strengthen you people. And may this time prosper and become one of the greatest ever that ever exists. In Jesus' name. I'm liking it. I'm liking what's going on, apart from the little sketches of violence in the north. And my condolences to those that have already lost their lives. But like we know, Nigeria has come to a place of no return where something has to give. And the thing that has to give is the spilling of the oil, the red oil, for things to change. It's so sad in a way because these people, these leaders or ruiners, I don't know what they were thinking. I think maybe they were taking Nigerians on a ride, thinking that Nigerians are gullibles and they are not able to, they are cowards. But now, I thank God that the protest is on and it's very peaceful in some places, like Edo State, like in Delta, it's peaceful there. And I kind of appreciate that, and I hope they keep it that way. They keep it that way so that our plights can be heard and done, and something be done with it. I want to also join. I'm a Nigerian, first and foremost. I'm the Nigerian, even though I'm not living there, I'm a Nigerian. So I have the right to also put my own demand across to these so-called leaders. You know, I want to lend my voice to Nigerians to say they should cut down their salaries. They should reduce it with at least, 90%. They will not die. The money is too much. One person cannot be getting how many millions when others are getting peanuts. It's not okay. And I want to also demand that constitution must be scrapped and a new one that will include every ethnic group in Nigeria would be enforced, would be rebutted. Because otherwise, that constitution is where we have been defrauded. That constitution is a fraud. That includes the electoral, everything about law that governs the country. We need to revisit it and scrap all of them and let all of us from the 176 local governments come out with a legislation, a law that will govern us with accordance, with agreement, not that constitution that was imposed on Nigerians. No. And also, I'm lending my voice to say, to demand that the resources from the other states of Nigeria must be brought to the table. Because now Nigeria has been using only resources from the Niger Delta. That's only where they have been taking all the money. But we have minerals in the north, in the west, and other parts of Nigeria that they don't bring it to the table. It is those people in those places that take it, individuals, and by help of the government. So I am demanding as a Nigeria that every resources that belongs to Nigeria as a country must be brought to the table and equally divided, equally, dispersed to the states equally. I don't care whether your state is producing how many or what. Bring yours. Everyone. No, there is nowhere in Nigeria that we don't have resources. There is nowhere. There is no state in Nigeria that is not having mineral resources. We have abundance of it, and some people are only sucking from one part of the country, and they are sitting on their own. Okay. Otherwise, I'm demanding that we go our separate ways. I'm demanding. That's my own demand. If we cannot do this, then let us go our separate ways, because we cannot be held back from some certain group or some certain area or region. We are progressive. We want to make progress in life. We don't want to remain in this state. No water, no light, no hospital, no good schools, no good road. Our people are raped every day in the bush. They cannot go to their farm freely. Our students, our children are deprived of their rights because they say we come from a certain area, a region. So we have to wait for those ones. They have to catch up with us. So they delay our own progress because of them. We cannot afford that anymore. We want to move with the speed and ability that God has given us, with nobody deterring us or hindering us. So these are some of my demands. And if any, I'm still demanding that any official, any political, any official position, any office holder that is the government of Nigeria, that is, whatever it is, whatever position you are, or any official, government officials, all your children must be in Nigeria schooling. They must be in, I'm demanding that. If not, then you are not fit to be there. We want people that want to serve us. You are supposed to serve us, not to lord it over us. You were given opportunity to serve, not to be the Lord of our life, as you people have been portraying yourself.
and dealing with us. So these are my own demand that Nigeria, these leaders, so-called leaders, should decide that this is how they want to go, or all of them, they should leave, they should just pack their load and go. Pack your load and go. We can govern ourselves if that's the case. Mr. Elvis, to be honest, this is the point. It's overdue. These oppressors cannot continue to oppress us. It's enough. They have to come out and tell us this is what it's going to be. The constitution first must be scrapped. That constitution, that fraudulent constitution, must be scrapped. Must be scrapped. So these are my demands. I'm a Nigerian. I'm free to make my demand too. It's our time of protest. We are protesting for good governance. We want the children of nobody to be able to become somebody with God, with their God-given talents. Not just that somebody will sit on their destiny because they are born in a country called Nigeria. So if Nigeria cannot work, let us go our separate ways. Thank you. And also, I want to commend every one of the Nigerians that have been keeping this protest in a peaceful way. Please continue to do so. Continue to make your voice known, heard, but at the same time, maintain peace and order. Don't break the law. And if you see anybody that is about to do that, please, you people should hand them over to the police. Okay? We want a peaceful protest. And we are deciding we must stay on the street until these things are done. Until they are done. We will stay there until they are done. Yes. If by the 10th day, because I believe maybe they are calculating that we said 10 days. By the 10 days, if they don't come out to address us and say this is what's going to do, we'll continue. We'll continue the protest. We will not get away without not having our demand met. So that's what I would say. And you leaders, do the right thing. Do the right thing. You people have been taking Nigerians for granted. It's time for you to wake up and smell the coffee. To wake up and know that Nigerians are no longer going to take that, treatment that you have been giving them. They are no longer going to take it. They are not. So do the right thing and still continue to lead. But if you don't want to do the right thing, you can just put your resignation letter out that you are resigning. Okay? That's my advice to you, because this thing will not go out just because you want it to go. It has to be our term, Nigerians' term this time, not on your terms. Mr. Elvis, I'll leave it here. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. Let everybody start talking. This is very, very important for us, because we can't continue like this. The protest is already going on. Let Nigeria hold their ground. Let the government do the right thing, because if we stay at that house now, they'll continue again. Maybe we might wait for another 5 years. We'll do another protest again. We can't continue like this. It's not working. We have Madam Nena with us again today. Yay, Madam Nena. This is your consistency. Now they pray for every day. Be like, say, God, don't they hear my prayer now? Madam Nena, I better talk to us. Good morning to you, ma.
Good morning, Mr. Elvis. Good morning.
Thank you so much.
Chai, God bless you so much. God bless you. God bless everybody that is here this morning. I don't even know what to say, Madam Patricia. I want to join my voice to also add to your demand. One of the things that I did demand. Hey, good morning, Mommy Diaspora. I've not greeted you. I didn't greet you yesterday, Mommy. God bless you, man. And everybody else that is here. My own, I'm adding also, because for everything we will talk here, and Nigerians need to demand that it's time for Mahmoud Yakubu to come and clearly explain to Nigerians what happened with the 2023 election. Because up until today, everything they say that happened, whatever they with all the grammar they were speaking, glitches. Once we have started adding to a demand, we need to make our demands more. It's time for Mahmoud Yakubu to come and address Nigerians. And you're addressing Nigerians with facts and figures. You're bringing things out. Nigerians really need to, at this point, Nigerians really need to understand what exactly happened in 2023 presidential election. Mahmoud Yakubu, it's time for that man to be brought out wherever he is. That is part of our demand. And after him explaining, Mahmoud Yakubu got to go. That man needs to get out. That man needs. But if anything that we are doing in Nigeria, whether we are going our separate ways, we are staying together. If everything that has to do with election in that geographical location called Nigeria is not addressed, I don't think we are making it. Because part of the problem we're experiencing today is because the true people, the actual people that we have voted in for office are not the ones that find themselves in the office at the end of the day. So I think it's time for Nigerians to make a demand, very strong demand, about the reforming of INEC and the reforming of electoral laws and electoral procedures in Nigeria. It must be stated, signed, sealed, and delivered without any apologies, without any messing of. I don't even know the words to use. There should be no going back on it. Mahmoud Yakub, that man called Mahmoud Yakub, because after this whole thing, and Nigerians are still thinking of going into any election, anything that is called election, and that man called Mahmoud Yakub is still there, and whatever that happened in 2023 with him and Okoya, his partner in crime, all of them, they are still there, and they have not truly come out to bear the consequences of, because this, not everything that's happening here now is because of what happened in 2020. Because if the right people that Nigeria has truly voted for, in fact, let me just say the right person that Nigeria has truly voted for as the Nigerian president was allowed to go in, that they did not do all this magomaga and wuru and criminality. Maybe if we are throwing canisters, if we are getting angry, we know we are getting angry to the right person. If we are getting pissed off, we will know we are getting pissed off to the person, to the right. It is more annoying that things are bad and it is happening. It is coming from somebody that we did not even want to be there in the first place. So I don't know for others, that is me. My own number one demand is that 2023 election, whatever that happened there needs to be revisited, and Mahmoud needs to tell us what happened to presidential election. How did Tinubu become the supposed president of Nigeria? How? And all those criminal, thief, shameless lawyers and son and whatever that sat down and carried out this civilian coup that happened in Nigeria. They need, time has come for them. I don't even know. Those people are the ones that Nigerians need to be going after the one after the other. If they cannot do it in a civilized manner, Nigerians can pull them out, strip. Let me not propose what is not allowed in this page on this platform. But then those people, they are the ones that Nigerians need to go after them. And I'm using this voice now to tell our people. Most of those people, I don't know them in person. In case if I'm going on the street of my state, or maybe find myself in the mall, or find myself somewhere, I meet one or any one of them, and I can comfortably say, you are one of those one of those criminals that this. Well, if you know them, any part of the world you are in France, so you're in UK, or you're in Australia, or in the Caribbean, so wherever you are, if you are going on the street and meet one of those people, please grab them and disgrace them. It is enough. These people are the major problem that we have now, because these Nigerian youths are people who came out in their numbers with the mindset that somebody who will truly change things have come into join the presidential race. They came out with this hope and aspiration, only for that hope to be dashed. And then you dashed it to everybody kept quiet. I said, okay, make we see now. They say Naim build whatever thing he built in Lagos. Let's see if we'll have a reason to even say make we just manage them. And yet things are like, so at this point, I don't think any other thing should go on in this country if that thing that has to do with the election is not addressed. That is one of my own demand. As Madam Patricia Jomi said, I want to join to put my own demand out there. Election, Mahmoud Yakub, something needs to be done. That is just the thing. So far, so good. I am glad about what is happening. One of the things that gladdens me in this the protest so far, I don't know if there's been any news from any other part of Nigeria, but I have my people I spoke to some of my people in the East yesterday. I spoke to the ones in Lagos. So far, I've not heard the issue of people going to loot and destroy public, their fellow Nigerians' properties and everything. That is because that has always been my concern anytime Nigerians wants to step out to do anything. Going to destroy break into people's shops and start looting it. As if those people are the Akpabios and the Tinubus and the Shatimas, as if that belongs to them. So far, because I've not heard anything like that, so far I'm happy. Nigerians should keep it like that. If you need to target anything, target those things. Target the government officials, not your fellow human beings who are suffering the way you are suffering, and they should keep the momentum going because something needs to happen. My heart goes out for those people that their family members already, maybe we have experienced 1 or 2 losses, but please let there be no loss, unreasonable loss of life. But you see this army, in fact, I want to commend Nigerian army. Honestly, I want to commend them, especially because I was part of the video Mr. Elvis you played this morning, the ones that happened in Abuja. I want to commend them that they've not been reckless with using their bullets. I want to commend them on that aspect for now. And they should be sensible enough to understand that if Nigeria is good, their life will be better. They should ask their counterparts, their military counterparts in other countries. They can as well. Let me just use this country where I am, the United States of America, how their military men are being taken care of. Would they not want to enjoy such life? I tell you, veterans in this country, they are being respected, they are being honored, they are being well taken care of. I tell you, this is the truth. I know a Nigerian guy that came here. He came here 4 years ago. And once you come to this country, you're at a certain age, they start writing you. When I came to the America, they did the same thing to me. They start writing you, begging you to join the army. This guy jumped in. He said that has been his dream even from Nigeria. He joined the army right away in this country. As I'm talking to you now, army has put him through nursing school. Army his wife is not working, has his young children. They are taking care of him, taking care of the family. They take care of them. I have my own friend, my very close, my closest friend in this country. I used to say it, like a sister to me. She's a military. She was in the military. She's an Edo woman. That woman, she was in the military. She got a little bit of injury on her leg. She was retired. She retired. There's what they call it early because of the injury. But I tell you today, American army is still taking care of her because she's a veteran. But sometimes if they won't give veterans free something, she will carry me. I go join body with her, go collect free. The house they bought, a military bought for them. The military paid for her to go through nursing school. Today she's getting her NP in nursing. The army. The reason why I'm saying is, if you are a military person here, you should know that whatever we are fighting would also benefit you. Because you need to, you cannot live your life where you come to the bush and be making videos for us that the money they are paying you, that you cannot even use it to transport yourself to go and see your family. If Nigeria is good, it will be better for you too. And even our hungry looking policemen. So people should understand that what the youths are fighting, they're also fighting for you. Forget whatever stipend they give you. They tell you, go there and dispatch those fools. Tell them to kick them out. Let them get out of the street. If they get out of the street, you will be suffer. Because all the suffering, all of us, they suffer out. So that is just the bottom line of the whole thing. So please, keep it up so far. Don't be so crazy, so angry, so intoxicated in using whatever machine you have in your hand, knowing that these people are also fighting for you. Protect properties, protect lives, but allow these people to vent their anger. We are all venting that anger together. We are all venting that anger together. That is just the truth. They should keep it up. Whether these people wants to listen or not, let the point. The whole world, if I tell you this whole thing that's happening is on CNN, it's on everywhere. The whole world is seeing what is happening in Nigeria. The whole world is seeing it. And there's a comment I don't know if that comment has been verified that Akpabio said it. Even though that man, I'm not surprised with whatever nonsense that comes out of his mouth. That said that we are there, our house is eating and they're on the streets. So that if that comment truly came from that man, like I said, I'm not surprised if he truly said it. But because that man can opt down, he's the most senseless human being I've ever seen that served in Nigeria as in the Senate. That man is so loose with his mouth. He talks like somebody who's on some cheap drugs. He opens his mouth anyhow and talks anyhow. An old man like that does not know what it means to control his tongue and to say something sensible. You know, if that is the truth, then that is exactly, Nigerians should exactly understand how this will go. They will sit in their houses, like I said it yesterday, sit in their house calling each other, see a boy, they see them. And this one will say, I beg you, leave them. 2 months now, they go tired. I mean, the next 2 weeks now, they will be tired. That's the thing. Like Madam Patricia said, maybe they've been taking Nigerians for granted. Mr. Evans used to say it here, see finish. But this time around, I think they didn't really know that Nigerians will truly come out. And Nigerians, you must not let your guards down. Keep this momentum going. Keep it going. But please do not destroy anything that belongs to any private citizen like you. Please, just keep it civil as possible, but make your voices known. The major thing we are fighting now is not even for hunger to go. It is for this government. First of all, they need to explain to us what happened in 2020 election. How did Tinubu become the Nigerian president? Because up until today, we are talking. Even the results of the 2023 election have not completely been uploaded. So what result did Yakub Mahmoud use to declare Tinubu as the president of Nigeria? Up until today, it has not happened. That is where our demand should be. Because if they carry rice, give it today, eat rice today, tomorrow that rice will finish. The main thing, my people go say, the thing where they scream, they scream. The thing where they cry, they see, they cry. So something, let's start from the top. That is just it. So that tomorrow, if they ask you to come and vote, you have somebody in mind you want to vote for, you go and throw your vote for that person. You're sure that that person you throw your vote for, that the person will eventually get in there, the person gets the majority vote. That is the most important thing at this point in time. Besides this, I will leave it at there for now. Thank you so much. God bless
you. Ms. Harris, are you there?
Thank you, Madam Nena. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission. Yes, for me, I will agree with you that since the protest started, I have not heard anything like the protesters is looting fellow Nigerians. So at least I give them kudos on that. You know, I never hear them. You know, so I pray they maintain it the way it's going on right now. Thank you. Give us a mother. It's good to have you here, my brother. Good morning to you. Please talk to us.
Good morning, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for doing this again. Greetings to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nigerians all over the world. Thank you, comment section, Mami Diaspora. I greet you. Thank you very much, co-panelists. I like this. Americans are waking up. I think in New York, you guys are around 2 minutes to 7. In Texas, 2 minutes to 6. This is good. This is good. Nigerians all over the world, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Anywhere you are, wake up. If you're in Dubai, wake up. If you're in Qatar, wake up. If you're in Saudi Arabia, wake up. Anywhere you are, Nigerians all over the world, wake up. Mr. A, this is live and direct. Nigerians, wake up. Wake up. Wake up and let your voice be heard. Nigerians, if you're still sleeping, wake up. Wake up, wake up. If you cannot go to Nigeria, at least you can take Nigeria Watch Media and just arrive in Lagos. Like this, now Lagos today, so we're there for Tomiland Bridge. We do our own protest. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Well, Nigerians again, you are a winner. You are not easily conquered. They cannot overpower you. Keep the fire burning. Keep the protest going anywhere you are. Keep this momentum going. No backing down. Tinubu has to go. And for those that were fired yesterday, if we can maintain a 1 minute silence for them today, that will be appreciated. They must be immortalized. Their names must remain in our memories forever. Let's have their names inscribed in the government houses. Let's have their names inscribed all over. Let's immortalize them. But above all, Mr. Elvis, you are truly a patriot. Mami Diaspora, thank you so very much. I have bunch of demands, but I think the two ladies have mentioned them. We have so many: educational reform, electoral reform. But above all, Nigeria must be a better place for us all. Mr. Elvis, I will leave it at this time like this. I am here. We'll continue to fight. Nigerians, wake up, wake up, Wake up. Come and lend your voice to this cause. Thank you.
Give us a mandate, my brother. Thank you. At least you can't put your voice today. It's also good. Thanks for your encouragement. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you so much. I think we need to end the show now. We're almost 3 hours, so we're going to come back again by 4, so that we can 6 p.m. so that we can give you more updates what is happening. Our new subscribers, God bless every one of you. Join us every day here, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. We are always here every day. So I'll see you guys by 6 p.m. I'd like to appreciate you, Rosie Ayosh. Thanks for the super chat earlier on. Thank you, Amaka Fojabi. Thank you very much, man, for the super chat earlier on as well. I appreciate every one of you. Wonderful Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Mike Akyambare. Thank you, Peggy Modi, BTV Nigeria. I can see right there. Delaja Ngobi. Thank you. God bless you all. Raf. Thank you. Wakobia. God bless you. Thank you, George Fosa. Igbinedion, Oloa, Tosi, my brother, CEO, thank you. Stadium, I can see you as well. Thank you, my people. And God bless you. Now, let's do this all over again later on. Take care, my people. Now, now we'll draw the curtain. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.
No more bad government in Nigeria. Like that what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what, yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what, yo? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless, Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger Watch Media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger Watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria